Hey everyone, welcome back to another plan with me. This is Halen, also known as Med Student Planner. So this week I'll be planning out the week of August 31st through September 6th, and I have this beautiful kit from Sadie Stickers. It is her birthday kit, and I am celebrating my birthday this week, and so I went ahead and picked this up, even though I am actually a blue girl and not a pink girl, but I love macaroons, and this kit was just so pretty that I went ahead and went against my blue nature and grabbed it. So I just started out by trying to figure out the bottom washi, and the new ERIN CONDREN is a little bit wider than the old one. So some of the bottom washi in different parts of the kits that were made for the old one don't fit as well, and so it takes me a minute to figure out what to do and like how to get it in there right. And so I kind of just center it in between either line, and I'll white out the darker lines on the outside to just kind of throw it in there. And I went ahead and used both of the strips from the kit, and now I'm just going in and putting in the full boxes. I know I wanted to put this cake one on my birthday, and I just love it. I'll have to try to throw in a picture of the cake that my grandma got me. She crushed it this year. It was a beautiful cake. It was delicious, and I was so excited about it. And then I threw in this pretty crown for Saturday, and then some balloons for Sunday. And you can just kind of see some of the foiling done on this kit. This kit is actually the old format from Sadie Stickers. It has been updated pretty recently, and I will have to check it out, maybe see if I want to do it again for next year. But now I'm going in with the habit trackers, which I'm actually going to change up a little bit because I found a this week script in the kit, and I try to use as much as the kit as I can. And so I went ahead and moved things around to do that. And now I'm just putting in the last few full boxes. This one comes with enough where you can put one on each day. And then you can also have an extra one to put in like that bottom space of your sidebar, which I really like because it kind of helps me take up space. So I'm just finishing up here, and then I will move to the day-by-day plans. And I have some really exciting plans this week that I can't wait to show you. So the last thing I found was the weekend banner, and I don't always include this, but I went ahead and decided to add it this week because I thought it was cute, and added some pink down on the bottom washi. Then I thought about throwing in the date covers, but I just decided against it. And here's where I go in and add the this week script, and then I bump down the habit trackers, and I went in to put my habits this week with my little custom scripts from Avalon and Ninth, and I don't know, I must have just been really tired already at this point. So you will see where I throw in the wrong one, and I put clean up first, and then I put no school for some reason when it's supposed to be no spin. And so I caught that on like Wednesday, went in with undo, so thankful for undo, and corrected it. So we're starting with Monday, and I had my family medicine shelf exam this day, so I threw in my exam script from Virgo and paper. And then I had my psych orientation since psych is my next rotation, and I threw in a little Coffee Monsters Co. It's like a little studying guide with a laptop since it was online for orientation. And then I also had an orthodontist appointment, so I included a little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji for that. And today was the first day that I uploaded my first plan with me, and so I included a little YouTube Winston. And then we were having a Hamilton night with some friends, but I didn't like how this turned out initially, and so I decided to rearrange things. And you'll see that that's kind of a theme for this entire plan with me. I always get so anxious on my birthday week and trying to make everything perfect, and then it ends up being not up to my standards, and I'm just super picky, and so I had to change things around multiple times. So I finally got it right here. And then we had tidied up this day just to get the house back together after having an exam. And now I'm just kind of straightening things up because I don't know what it is. Putting boxes in the now new width is just throwing me off. So on Tuesday, it was my first official day of psych. And I'm in the psych emergency room this week. So I worked all day there. I had this little Fox and Pip girl, which was so cute, and just me with my laptop and coffee. And then my new plum paper planner was delivered this day, and I have a whole little review going through what I got in a separate video that you can check out. I love that planner so much already. And this night we had a little interest group meeting for anesthesia, and so I watched that. And then I have this little sampler from Sadie Stickers with a lot of gold foil stickers on it, and I never get to use it because I'm usually using silver foil. So I threw in this little divider to just kind of separate the day from the night. Then I found some Simply Gilded washi that matched perfectly, so I went ahead and threw that in at the bottom to kind of hide the dotted lines that I forgot to white out before putting the bottom washi down. So I have that at the bottom, and then I'll kind of just fill in the rest now. So we had a little TV night before we were both on call the next couple nights, so I added this really cute Fox and Pip sticker that takes up a good amount of space that I appreciate, and then I added a Me Time script from Virgo and Paper and a little TV icon from Nightingale Paper Co. to mark that we watched The Umbrella Academy, which is so good. We're almost finished with season 1, and I've heard some great things about season 2. So then on Wednesday, I started by sleeping in because I was exhausted by this point in the week, and it was only Wednesday. So I added a little header in, and then I'm going to layer a sleep-in script from Virgo and Paper. I love how her scripts looked with this spread, and so I just kept adding them. And then I just kind of had a little lazy morning filming and editing, and then I marked that with a little coffee cup, which you can't really see with the light. This is a coffee cup from the Crafty Banana, and it matched perfectly with the kit, and so I went and threw it in. And then I had the afternoon shift at psych, so I threw in a little coffee cup from the kit to mark that, and I am now going and marking my little lazy morning that was much needed. So at this point, I went ahead and did a quick upload on my Plum Paper Planner review. So I had that go up on Wednesday as a little bonus video, and this Winston matched perfectly, and so I was so happy to just keep the gray going all day. And then we went to Chipotle for dinner, and so I got to throw in my first little Chipotle Winston from Nightingale Paper Co., and I was so excited to be able to use it. We haven't been to Chipotle in a while, so it was a good time. Then I initially put this down, but I'm going to change it to Thursday because I wanted to mark Jeffrey's overnight call this night. So that is it for the first half of the week, and then we'll move to the second half. So I started out by marking my morning shift on psych, and I used a little Dr. Winston to mark my time there. And then after my shift was over, I had to pick up some shirts for a trip to Austin, and I ran a few other errands, but I just marked these shirts because that needed to get done. And I took a little nap before my overnight call shift, and I also didn't have room for that, so it was fine. I know what I did, and then I can include it in my journal or something if I want to. So I added in this little half box dotted thing from Avalon and 9th, and I added my on-call custom scripts from Nightingale Paper Co. and a little Fox and Pip girl with her little scrubs. And I had my first overnight call shift, which was a long, long night. It was from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., and I was updating every few hours on Instagram, which was fun. And for the first half of the night, no patients came in. So I just watched a ton of Netflix. This is where the Riverdale came in. And then I was just so tired. By the time I was finally about to try to get some sleep, all the patients were coming in, and they kept coming in. And so I only got maybe 2 hours of sleep, and it was fine. I guess that's what call is for. So I decided to rearrange a little bit there to cover up the dots at the bottom, and then I was going to add, I was trying to figure out what else I could add at this point. So I added where we went to dinner, which we went to Nuke's. I love Nuke's. They had the chicken tortilla soup this day, which is my favorite, and so I got that. And then I added in this So Tired Coffee Monsters Co. guy. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it, but this was me. I was miserable this night, but then I got to have some good sleep all Friday morning. That was well worth it. But I got to spend the beginning half of my birthday in the hospital, which was interesting and kind of highlighting what the next part of my life is going to be like. So then moving on to Friday, it was my 24th birthday, and I celebrated by sleeping most of the morning. So I threw in this It's My Birthday script from Wild Summer Designs and a Fox and Pip girl that came from, I think, like her seasonal sheet, but it was such a cute combo. I love how that box turned out. The nap time little sleeping mask is from Daily Dose of Stickers, and then we've been going to Chick-fil-A for my birthday the last few years, and it's becoming like a little tradition. So that's where we went for lunch, and I had a little Chick-fil-A Winston to put in, and I put in a Nightingale Paper Co. Post-it to mark my family dinner with a Coffee Monsters Co. birthday emoji, and I love how this day turned out. It was probably my favorite day on the planner, but I had to do some rearranging here to make sure the spacing was right. And then to top it off at the very end, I have a candle from the Crafty Banana where we had to pack for Austin, which is what our big trip was at the end of the week. And I had the best time. We were celebrating our bachelor and bachelorette party at this point, and it was just so nice to get to see everyone. We did everything separate until Sunday night, and then we kind of got everyone together so all of our friends could see each other. So I just started out Saturday by marking driving to Austin with a little Winston and driving, and then I have the cutest little planner from Blue Scooter Press that says, "Let's get this party started." It was like kind of perfect, but we went to the ERIN CONDREN store first at the Domain. I love that store so much. It would be dangerous for me to ever live in Austin, and I would spend so much money there. And then we did lunch at the Domain, so I just kind of marked that in with a little flag from the kit. And I was trying to figure out how I wanted to space things around, so I went ahead and put in my boxes and then went in with the character stickers. And so I have a little party emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. where we were just kind of hanging out in the Airbnb, enjoying ourselves and just kind of catching up because it's been a while since we've all seen each other. And then I marked where we had dinner at with a little eating Winston, and they locked me in my room to decorate, and so that was where a lot of my time was spent that night. And so I marked in with a little Once More with Love munchkin, just marking my little surprise decorations. My friends just blew me away this weekend with everything they were doing for me, everything they had planned. We had the best time, and I just loved getting to spend time with them. We could have just sat around and done nothing, but we had a really fun time. And so we started out Sunday we actually started with brunch, but I was being picky and changed things around again, so this is not the order that I finalized with. So we did brunch at Kirby Lane, and then we just kind of scooted around Austin and took pictures at the different murals. And this is why I ended up rearranging. I didn't like how the scoot around Austin looked, and so I decided to pick it back up, white it out, and then change things around. And so I put in the murals first with a half box and a little Polaroid Winston, which I never get to use those that often. So I love whenever I can use them. Oh, here I am straightening up more stuff. And then I threw in a little Once More with Love munchkin that has the little yay kicking up. So I love the scooters. I wish my hometown had scooters because I would just ride them everywhere. So that was something I had to make the group do, and I was so excited that they put up with me for it. So then we'll move to Sunday night, where we started out by getting dinner at Home Slice, which they have some really good pizza, and so I marked that with a little tongue out Winston. That was cute. And then I marked a little bride and groom munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that we were just the happiest bride and groom. We just loved spending time with our friends and seeing everyone, and I love being able to use this munchkin. And I also have a little dancing munchkin for us just hanging out, and I was so happy to see everyone. I can't thank them all enough for everything they did for me. So that is everything, and here's a look at how this week turned out. I love how it turned out, and even though I had to rearrange 100 times, this spread turned out perfect for me, and I had the best week. And so I'm glad that this can highlight how good of a week it was, and I can always look back on it and just see all the memories that we made. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next plan with me.